Hey guys, Travis Daggett, Forefront Enterprises. We have bought and sold around a dozen HUD properties in the last year and a half. A lot of people ask us, once we have the HUD offer accepted, once we have the contract on it, have it under control, how do we find a buyer? How do we market the property? So hopefully this helps you, and I can walk you through a few of the steps that we've used successfully to sell our HUD properties. First item that we've used or place is Craigslist. Now Craigslist is a great way to find buyers for your properties. One of the things that you need to do in your Craigslist ad is make sure you have a clickable link that people can click through to go to the specific page on your website where you have that property. That way they're going to go to that site, see all the details about the property, the pictures, the size, everything that they need to know. Now, you want to have your website under that clickable link just in case they're not able to click through. Also remember to always anonymize your email. If you don't, you're going to get emails from everybody trying to sell you everything from watches to prescription drugs. Not good. You may want to use a squeeze page. A squeeze page, also known as a landing page or an opt-in page, that's a page where, you've probably seen these before, you go and you can only do one thing. You can only put in your contact information, your first name, your last name, your email address, maybe your phone number, and often it's in exchange for something free, a free report. In other words, you're asking them to give you their contact information in exchange for something free for them. And you can, of course, find out all about squeeze pages. I may do another video just about squeeze pages. But we've even used virtual assistants to program and create our squeeze pages. Another key component to Craigslist ads, you need a way to handle the phone calls. Google Voice is a great free way to do that. With Google Voice, you can get a free number and people can leave voicemails. You can have it ring directly through to your phone. You can make calls from your phone through Google Voice. You can choose the number, and you can even have the voicemail sent to you in an email. Great way to do it. You can choose a phone number with an area code where the property's at too. Another important factor, because a lot of times people, they want to at least believe that they're talking to somebody in that area about that house. Second way that we've used successfully to find buyers for our property is agents. And of course you're going to have to pay an agent, but again you're going to have to pay for Craigslist marketing too, even if you're paying somebody to do the marketing. So the agent is someone that could bring you a cash buyer, or they could bring you a retail buyer. And we've paid, of course, the standard 3% commission for them. We've even paid them $1,000 or $2,000. And that's a great way to go too if you don't have your own cash buyer for the property. Now a cash buyer, they're either going to probably be a fix and flip buyer or they're going to be a landlord buyer. So you need to keep that in mind when you're talking to them. They may want to know different things. They might want to know the neighborhood or how much it'll rent for or how much it's going to be worth fixed up. The retail buyer, totally separate. We've sold to them as well. They're most often going to get a loan, and that can mean a 90-day deed restriction. So you need to become aware of that. And again, I may cover that in a separate video. But there's ways to get around that. You could lease the property for 90 days to that tenant buyer during that time period. There's also repairs that may need to be done as part of that loan. So that's something to be aware of too. But it's totally possible. You can do that. You can market it yourself with Craigslist. You can use an agent. You can absolutely find a buyer even before closing and do a back-to-back closing. And that's what's called real estate day trading. Any more questions on HUD properties, investment properties, private lending, any of our wholesale deals? Email me, give me a call, check out our website, forefrontenterprisesllc.com. Thanks, and I'll see you next time.